Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Football Management Retro Series where we look back at the Football Manager games of the 1980s and 1990s, mostly on the ZX Spectrum. In this episode, we're going to be looking at a game called Jimmy Soccer Manager. And for the next episode after this one, there's actually going to be Jimmy's Super League Manager. So we're going to try, this is going to be like a first of two parts where we're going to look at both these Jimmy games and see what they are like. So the first one we're looking at is the Soccer Manager. This was the one that was released before the Super League. This one came out in 1991, Beyond Belief UK company. Released on the ZX Spectrum 48K. This was cost £3.99, so it was a budget game. 40.5% reviews, so it didn't get very good reviews, which we will look now and see why it got such a low review. This was Crash issue 96, February 1992. Who's this Jimmy Geezer? Jimmy Greaves, Jimmy Jones, perhaps it's Jimmy Riddle. Nope, he's a soccer manager. He needs your help because he's crap at his job. The coaching team have never been well known for their amazing skills, so they need a bit of sorting out in true football management style. Fans management games will know format these things take. There are a few menu screens full of various options that lists players' names and details, which you need to wait for every time you play. One bonus of Jimmy's is that you get lovely mugshots of the players when you look at the info, and there's even an animated graphic of team manager when the phone rings, which is really good. In my humble, as lowest of the low opinion, companies should always make an effort to recreate the actual football managers games like this. I hate it when they play the game and you get a clock counting in minutes, which we've seen in many other games, and the odd highlight when someone scores a goal. Jimmy Soccer Manager will probably make all fans of such games jump up and down in delight. The truth is, there's much better soccer games around if you look for them, and you won't have to look far. I found looking at endless lists of names boring. But let's just have a look and see what he means by this. So we're going to go, and obviously Soccer Manager is the first one we're going to look at. So we're going to, when this loads up, oh, that's from the last game we were playing. So you can see again that I screen these games once or twice. So that was what game was it? World of Soccer, which was quite disappointing. So I'm going to go and find the football games, YouTube games. There we go. These are all the games I'm doing. There's Soccer Manager there. So let's open it and see what happens. And it's a black screen at the moment. Does that mean the game has failed? Oh, please wait. No, it hasn't. Your team, so we are in Kettering now. The font is a little bit hard to see. So it says your team's Kettering, you've got 80,000 cash, view squad, transfer market, Division 5. So Division 5 would be the non-league. Ah, interesting. Play game, admission fee £1. So if you press A, you can actually increase yep, you can increase. I think my speed is quite fast though. So let's change it to £2. Let's view the squad. So yeah, this is quite decent. Again, the font is not my favorite. The font to me is quite hard to look at, but P for picked, and then it's got the little controls down there how to pick players, which is always useful for me. So there we go. So I need to pick some players, but it doesn't give the players any positions they're in, just the value, which is a bit disappointing. So I'm guessing the higher value is how much better they are. So let's do that then. So Brendan, that's actually 77,000, would you believe it? Even though it doesn't look like it's 77,000. Bailey, 59. Patnell, I think. Bedford, right. It's right picked, yeah. Davis, that's 6 players picked. So Abo, yeah. Dave, it's just called Dave. I don't know if that's good or could even. 9. And I think these two definitely. Clark and Scribo. Just leaves one player to be picked between the two worst ones. Lonnie, I suppose. But let's go and look at info. Info. What does I do? Does it do anything? And there's the player's mugshot. Salary 5,000, morale excellent, age 24, defender, skill 4, stamina 23. Okay, so I like that. So that's Lonnie. So Lonnie is actually a defender. So it looks like, if I'm right in saying, then Scribbo should be a goalie. He is, yes. Age 28, skill 26. So this is where you get all the skill values. So you have to go into each player to see what their skill value is. So which is a little bit annoying, it would be nice to have selectly on this screen, I think. So let's go to Brendan. So this player is rated 77k. So you think this player is he's actually a defender. Skill 36. Okay. And then just press any key. So Brendan's a defender. So it looks like, is Dave a midfielder then? Let's have a look. No, he's still a defender. So Dave is a defender. So that must mean that Bailey is a midfielder. Yep, he's a midfielder. Okay, cool. I do like these little player profile screens. They are quite good. Okay, so Z to exit when they let you. Transfer market. Let's look at transfer market. F Jones, 277,000, skill 46, skill 9. Oh, there's G Lineker there at Runcorn. Does it actually say how much we got in our bank? 80,000 on gold. We haven't got much. Right, let's play game, I suppose. Press P to play. Will it let you? There we go. So there's only 10 teams in the league. I think, is this normal speed? Hold on. I need to check to see if this is normal speed. Yes, this is normal speed. Blimey, the game's going really quick then. Are we going to win our first game with a win? Yes, we do. It's quite fast. I have to say that. This is normal speed as well. Please wait. And we're waiting. And we're waiting even longer. So yes, we've got the soccer league, and then we're going to try the Super League, which is going to be the next episode, just to see what differences there are. You'll know by the length of the video if there isn't that much difference. Now the attendance 2,871. Income and expenditure report. Okay, this is not too bad. Gate receipts, ground letting, program profit, player appearances, bank interest, player sold, bar profit. Total of 14,000. Expenditure. Oh, okay. So you have to actually look at both screens. So expenditure was 9,000, but that means we then got a profit around 4k, which is right actually. Press space to continue. Okay, so that's the game. So let's view the squad again. Anything different on here? Nope. So you don't get a how many games they played, how many goals they've scored, or anything like that. I guess unless you press the info screen. So let's go to let's go to Bedford, which is key J. Go to J first. J, and then info. So he's on 5,000 a week. He's a midfielder. Goals none in team. So it doesn't say how many games he's played though. So that's a bit basic. But remember, this game is $3.99 back in 1992. So this is a budget game, and it's not too bad. So this is our division that we're in, Vauxhall Conference, which is the old National League name. As you can see, there are 10 teams in this league. in the normal time there was about 20 plus. Let's play the next game, week 2, and we're away to Runcorn. Match does go really fast though. Oop, Runcorn ahead, but they don't put the scorer there. Runcorn are definitely ahead now. It's a shame there's just not much sound in this game. So press space. So other results. So we lost that 3-0. We lost that pretty well. Pretty bad even. Just the odd beep. Wait for the please wait scheme as before. So that's about it then. So it's a very colourful game. The font is a bit hard to see. There's some nice pluses on this, like the pen picture of each player, but then you have to go through each player and write down what skill they're on to figure out who is. Oh, what's this? Boss D Patel wants a word with you. There he is. Boss, I'm not happy with the salary I'm getting. A player of my standard should be getting at least 7,000 per week. 7,000 per week? Jeez. So unless you've raised my salary to that amount, I will have to think about my commute at this club. What do you want to do? Agree to his demand or refuse? I'm refusing, matey. That's a good little extra screen there. So I like this income and expenditure report. I haven't seen that much on other games, so that's definitely a plus point. The pen pictures plus the match screen. As it seems with a lot of these management games, the match screen is crap. The calculations are very quick, so that's pretty good, I suppose. Like this is all on normal speed at the moment. So let's go and view the squad again and see if there's anything changed. No, everything seems well. Let's go and look at this Patel guy who's asking Patnell even asking for a raise. Each of my players are on 5,000 a week, and this is the Conference League. I think that's an awful bit high for a Conference League. There he is. Unhappy. Yeah, of course he would be. Now, are all the players basically the pen pictures? I'm just wondering. Let's just pick another one we haven't looked at before. Let's look at the Scott, who is probably the worst player. Yeah, all the pen pictures are literally skill 3. Oh dear. Are virtually identical. There's no difference there. So let's Z to cancel. Let's do one more game. Play a game. Home to Barrow. Yeah, this is normal speed, remember. And Barrow take the lead. It's a shame the only goal scorers we see is our own goal scorers, not the opposing goal scorers. Like with such a small starting salary, it's very starting figure for the club. It's going to take a lot of skill to try to get this club up the leagues. But for a budget game, it's not. I can't say it's terrible. Oh, Bedford's gotten injured. The font is okay. I like it. I like it being colourful. That is good. Vital requests a transfer. Okay, he's unhappy. So I'll put transfer player then. And we might get a club bidding for him. Attendance 1,274, so attendance has gone down. Well, no, this was away, wasn't it, to Barrow? So that's their stuff. So I guess we haven't got a big fan base, I suppose the word is. So overall, it's not terrible. It's for $3.99. It's kind of like a budget game for the Spectrum. Yeah, there's a lot of things it could improve on, I think. And yeah, let's look at the transfer market, see how much. A Smith, there is a Smith who did he use Alan Smith? He did play for Blackburn, I think. So some of these names actually could be quite realistic. But those transfer fees, like Division 2, 600,000, 400,000, and we've only got 84,000 in the bank. So there you go. That is Jimmy's Soccer Manager. So not too bad, I suppose. Could be a lot better in a lot of our areas. So the next game we're going to look at, which is going to be released next week, is Jimmy's Super League Manager, and see what differences a year makes on a game. So I'm sure you're going to be intrigued as me to find out what it's going to be like. So please stay tuned and hope to hear from you. Again, if you do like this channel, please comment, and if you can subscribe, that'd be even better. Ta-ta for now, and bye bye.